It's the 2017 European Open Disc Golf World Tour event from Nokia, Finland. I'm your commentator, Avery Jenkins, bringing you front nine coverage of the chase card, third round. Here from the beautiful Beast Championship Disc Golf Course. It's a par 64, measuring at 2,700 meters. A very challenging course, being a disc golf park and presented by Innova Champion Discs. On the chase card we have today Nate Doss, Eagle McMahon, Seppo Paju, and Teemu Nissinen. Doss currently in 5th place at 13 under par. Eagle, Seppo, and Teemu at 12 under par, currently tied for 6th place. Hole number 1, through the Lion's Mouth. A good, challenging par 3 to start the round. Not too much as far as danger, but you got a lot of trees to navigate through. These players are trying to get a nice mid-range down the middle and get it down there into playable conditions and distance for the birdie. Good camaraderie between the players here, kind of getting their pre-game focus on. Got Eagle, Nate, Seppo, and of course the lefty from Finland, Teemu. Pretty nice sized gallery building as a second card, being chase card and lead card are gathering, waiting for their tee times.
Representing USA, Nate Doss.
Nate Doss soaking up the applause from the gallery here. If you guys notice, we have a Seppo Paju fan club coming all the way from Turku to root on their favorite player. Nate sneaking a shot inside left side through that first island of trees.
Teeing off next, representing Team Discmania and USA, Eagle McMahon.
Eagle, a crowd favorite here and most places he travels throughout the world. Always a great competitor and looking for great things for him in this round. Nice smooth straight shot, looks to be an MB3. Just got the nice straight carry.
Next team, representing Team Prodigy and Finland, Seppo Paju.
And that's how you wake up the Seppo Paju fan club. Cheering for their favorite player. But showing good respect, quieting down before the shot. Got a late 4 calls as Seppo pulls it to the right side. Didn't see any kick back to the fairway.
Representing Team Latitude 64 and Power Grip from Finland, Teemu Nissinen.
Teemu, the lefty thrower on the card, is going to really show some different lines on this course compared to the 3 righties. Little forehand shot, pulls it high right, kicks back to the fairway. This is the chase card, round 3. This is moving day with 1 round to play after this being Championship Sunday. So these players are looking to shoot hot rounds, try and make that big jump to the lead card going into Sunday. Eagle with a long attempt, chain out high right. Seppo backside down the hill. Little air ball right side. And Nate Doss starting off in style, knocking down the big birdie putt on hole number 1. No matter if it's a birdie or a par, the Seppo Paju fan club always in support of their favorite player. And other players on the card as well, of course. Nate Doss, only birdie on hole number 1, moving into 14 under. One of the proud sponsors of the Disc Golf World Tour for the 2nd season. Got Discmania Discs. Here on hole number 2. 116 meters, 381 feet. A sloping straight shot to a finish right with the basket tucked right side. OB right and left. Pretty challenging par 3, especially to start the round. You see a lot of players either going roller, like Doss is about to display right here. Looking for a straight carry and curl. Or the second option being a big forehand shot. Eagle really unloading on that, leaving it high left side. Looking for a big skip back to the right. Gallery applause confirming a good shot on that hole. Seppo trying to match Doss's roller. And then obviously this is going to be a real nice shot for Teemu. Lines up perfectly for his lefty. Big hyzer out left side. Making it look easy. Doss got a long roller carry on that. Didn't get quite the curl he wanted to at the end. And forced to chip it up there. Both rollers going backside into the fence. A little straddle right side on the knee. Eagle. Low ceiling. Under the bush. And knocks it down for birdie on hole number 2. And obviously the hole shaping up really nice for the lefty. Getting the bullseye hit. And the birdie. Always a good one to get. Leading hole 1 or hole number 2 to start the round with birdies by Eagle and Teemu. Another proud sponsor of the Disc Golf World Tour, DiscGolfPark. This being the Nokia DiscGolfPark and the Beast Championship Disc Golf Course. Hole number 3, 263 meters, 863 feet. Love how the numbers work out there. Par 5, the longest hole on the course. And boy, does it play it. It's a really long, skinny hole. And the tee shot, you really can't get a lot of distance on this first shot. See a lot of rollers, possibly even forehands or big turnover tee shots. Shapes are pretty good for a lefty, though. See how far he can get down the fairway. Pushing left side, staying in bounds. You can see an OB line stretching the entire way down the left side of the fairway. You can see where the gallery is at. That's basically about the line. Nate Doss trying to thread the needle going through the trees off the tee and get a good downfield carry. Same thing for Seppo. I haven't seen this shot in the past. Usually it's outside left of that most left tree. Good rip by Seppo, second shot. Waiting for the call. Got a spotter down there. Yeah. Eagle sitting up pretty nice on this shot, trying to get a big low line flex and a big flare skip into the pines. Doss trying to match that shot, trying to penetrate through the trees. Interesting play by the lefty, going roller. Getting the curl to the top of the ridge. What also makes this hole very difficult is just the placement of this basket. Up on the backside ridge line of the hill. Really fast and treacherous. And OB down the backside within about 8 meters of the basket.
Good shot.
Nice little layout approach there. Same for Eagle. There's a hole earlier in the day. Ricky Wysocki went roller off the tee. And then another fantastic shot, knocking down a big putt for an eagle. This hole doesn't get eagled too often. Got a little rain that came into the area. It's been dry most of the week. Very fortunate. Typical European Open weather. You get a little more rain and wind. It's actually been optimal scoring positions this week. So a little sprinkle. Shouldn't last too long. And shouldn't affect these players too bad. Even at a distance, you can hear the crowd cheering on their favorite players. Seppo Paju, second shot did go out of bounds. He does take the bogey, while Nate, Eagle, and Teemu card birdies. As we move on to the wooded section of this course, hole number 4, 155 meters, 509 feet. 509 feet, it's a very short par 4, playing very difficult for the fact it's littered with trees, but does have some nice fair gaps to throw through. But a lot of obstacles, a lot of objects in the way between the tee and the basket. Eagle going for a high percentage shot, throwing the roller. Teemu getting a big carry with the lefty hyzer. I believe we're going to see Nate Doss line up a nice long turnover drive. Just got to miss that tree. As he kicks left, give a little 4 shout out to the gallery. Not trying to have any injuries out here. You can't believe it. Seppo laying down a quick turning roller shot, trying to ride the hillside. Nate Dawson, no man's land, trying to get up and down and save the par in the par 4. Discussing strategy with his caddy Joachim. He said just throw it that way. Or that way. Three-time world champ, using patience. Pitching back to the fairway. Hoping to get a good third look at the basket from there. Kind of out of position here. Eagle opting for the big hyzer over the road. And doesn't come back in bounds. Gets the OB call. Doesn't get a whole lot of distance before he has to move up and mark his lie 1 meter in bounds. That's kind of the shot he was looking for in the previous shot. As he sticks it close to the basket. Seppo up on the hillside as well. Pretty questionable close call. With one tree to miss, Teemu making easy work of this wooded par 4. Great recovery by Doss. And all these players displaying some really good skill and touch and good variety. Knocking it down from the backside of the green. Pretty tough hole, not a hole you want to take for granted. Chase card getting out here pretty unscathed, especially the hole this difficult. Teemu with the lone birdie. Eagle and Seppo with the bogeys. And Doss nearly escapes, saving his par. Big shout out to Innova Champion Discs, proud sponsor of the Disc Golf World Tour and the 2017 European Open. Hole number 5, 100 meters, 328 feet. A slight downhill and sloping high right to low left. Hole you don't want to take for granted, but it's just a beautiful, picturesque kind of hole. See a lot of players throw putter or mid-range. Really trying to control the speed on this shot. And again, Teemu using that lefty advantage, throwing a shot out left and bringing it back right against the hill and the grain of the slope. One tree to miss. Doss catches it. Eagle a little sawed off forehand into the hillside early. Seppo hanging the shot out to the left and a big flare skip right. For such a short hole, players showing a little bit of struggle here. And not to mention the basket placement. It's up on this little hillside, almost a plateau, so it's pretty tough putt to go for. Very fast green. Teemu with confidence knocks it down. Here's your little slow-mo spin back. Focus, confidence, the height, and delivery. No doubt about it. Teemu with the lone birdie on hole number 5, moving into 16 under par. Hole number 6, a very tight wooded hole, slight uphill, just a little over 300 feet. It's a straight tunnel gap. But all you gotta do is throw a nice straight shot and knock down a putt to get that 2. Not a time for that as Teemu catches tree left side and kicking left. Good option being a mid-range or a straight driver as Nate Doss threads it down there. Eagle getting a little late kick to the right. Looks to be circle's edge. downside of the green. And not what you're looking for in this hole. There's a few trees between Seppo and the basket at this point. But great execution. Second shot approach. Teemu actually kicked out to the 5's fairway. And trying to work something backside, backdoor through the trees. A good, confident putt by Doss uphill. Dead center, knocks it down for birdie. And a valiant effort. Seppo looking to save par. Chain left side and out. And Eagle takes advantage as well, knocking down a birdie. Tough hole to get, like I said. You really got to throw that tunnel shot. Laser straight. And a good balance on this course, having a wooded section to an open section, a really good compromise. And Eagle and Nate with the lone birdies. Doss also moving to 16 under for the tournament. This being the third round and moving day, these players have the lead card in their sights. Just trying to make a move, trying to make a chase. Hole number 7, 168 meters, 551 feet, a slight uphill par 4 with the basket situated on a cliff's edge. A very demanding shot off the tee, but a shot you see a lot of big power throwers really open up on and really trying to hit that straight, long line and carry it the distance. Setting up a shorter second shot to the very tricky green. As Eagle displays right there. Good touch, good accuracy, good distance on that pole. Any kick off a tree on this hole, especially down hillside right, could be terrifying and definitely add strokes to the card. These players playing high left side, trying to avoid anything carrying down the hill to the right. So not a gimme. Second shot, trying to feed it through the trees. Very fast green, like I said. Trying to get the straight skip. Doss going forehand shot. A little touchy, little flex wasp outside that tree back. And skipping right back to the basket. There's that Seppo Paju fan club with their sign. Standing within feet, or in this case meters, of Seppo throwing the second shot. And they approve. Teemu come up a little bit short. Still on the green. And still for a look. But off the top band. No problem for Seppo. Doss. Or Eagle as they knock down their birdies on hole number 7. Well played by the chase card. And doing just that, making moves. Doss advances and betters himself to 17 under for the tournament. Hole number 8, 88 meters. 289 feet, a slight uphill, very short par 3, the shortest hole on the course, but a hole you must not take for granted. Very fast green. And a few objects in the way from the tee to the basket. Requires a very good straight shot. Eagle catching one of those trees. Chase card having some trouble with this hole. As easy as it is and as short as it is, still requires a very straight shot with good accuracy. Teemu with a big death putt. Off the top and back down the hill. Not what you're looking for on this hole. Especially being one of the easiest and more birdied holes on this course. Nate Doss for birdie. Little uphill straddle. And the reach and the connection and in. Teemu just trying to get past this hole. Nate Doss grabbing 2 strokes from every player on the card on the short hole 8.
Disc Golf Park, a natural way to create sports facilities. One of the world's fastest growing sports, disc golf offers a fun and athletic experience for people of all ages, no matter their performance level. It is an activity the whole family can enjoy and easy to learn. Disc Golf Park is an overall concept for establishing a safe, highly functional, and diverse disc golf course. A professionally designed course comes complete with disc catcher baskets, throwing pads, and a signage system. Constructing a 9-hole disc golf course requires only about 10 acres of land and can be completed within a few months. Designing a disc golf course calls for a professional. An experienced course designer adds real value to the project while considering the needs of all the parties involved. Disc Golf Park offers a complete sports facility where people are able to engage in the sport on their own. On-course safety is ensured by throwing pads and an effective signage system. A disc golf course can be established practically anywhere, in a park, next to a school, in an outdoor recreation area, or in the woods. The cost of establishing a disc golf course is only a fraction of the cost of many other sports facilities. Best of all, a disc golf course can be built with minimum environmental impact. Disc Golf Park, a natural way to create sports facilities.
And out of the woods, kinda, and out to the open. Hole number 9, 103 meters, 338 feet. A short par 3 and shapes up really nice for a good sidearm or a lefty. See a lot of players being very effective with the forehand shot as the hillside kind of shapes right to the basket. Nate Doss a little inside, a little tight, catching the trees and dropping to the ground short. Eagle a little wider, a little lower. If you guys have been paying attention, this is the hole that Devin Owens actually aced in the previous round. Wow, a lot of spin, a lot of skip. Glances off the tree and carrying to the basket. Seppo. He'll take that. And when you're lefty, you better take advantage of this hole. Nate Doss pretty aggravated, taking the par. Same for Teemu. Eagle with a long bid. Looked about 70 feet. He putts it so effortless, though. He always gives it a chance to go in. Here's a CTP closest to, just outside the circle and just off the rim, right side. Chase card. Making this easy hole look a little more difficult than it should be, as they all knock down their par putts. As the chase card cleans up their pars. Nate Doss, 5 under par for the front 9, 18 under for the tournament. Making a pretty good move. That's what the chase card does on moving day. And green hit showing how it's done. Teemu, Nissinen at 56% green hits. If you give it a chance for birdie, you throw it on the green. And you get a lot more looks and a lot more opportunities. And he's doing just that. Guys, thanks for joining me on the front 9. Wow. They're on a pretty good pace right now. Moving day, chase card, round 3. This is a day to make the move. Thanks for joining me on the front. Look forward to see what they do on the back. This is where some big strokes can happen, either for the good or for the bad. Lots of birdie opportunities coming up. So join me next time on the back 9, round 3, 2017 European Open.